everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today we are back with another mukbang. Woo! So people are spring roll wrapping everything and I was like, you know what? I know that people are doing it with ramen noodles. They're doing it with some other and I was like, I'm just gonna do it with everything. Just get it out the way, okay?
Wait, what? I didn't see that.
I don't know what I was thinking with this one. It looks kind of nasty. But maybe it's good, okay? Because I know spring wrapped noodles are good. I also have spring wrapped mac and cheese, spring wrapped chicken nuggets, spring wrapped bacon french fries with cheese and sriracha, and spring wrapped nuclear black bean noodles with some crab sticks, spring wrapped nuclear noodles with cheese, and then these are the hot ones bacon burgers from Shake Shack that I'm so excited about. And I just, listen, I don't want to flex on anyone, I don't want to brag, but I do think that this is the first year ever where I have successfully completed a New Year's resolution. It was to go through like 2 books a week.
2 books a week?
Yes. I know, I have been talking about it since the beginning of 2022 and I wanted to get through a ton of titles. Like, it wasn't all, educational. I couldn't do it anymore because I went through like a self-help phase. I'm over it. I was just absorbing and obsessed with everything. New releases, celebrity memoirs, best-selling thrillers. I just wanted to get as much into my brain as I could, and Audible has been my freaking favorite. I love audiobooks. I mean, it is the only way that I reach my goal because I can listen on the plane, I can listen while I'm driving, multitasking, doing dishes, folding laundry. There was no other way without Audible. And I tried other methods, but Audible really is that girl. I am serious. Like, you don't ride in an elevator for the music. You don't pick an airline for their movie selection. So when it comes to audio entertainment, it makes sense to choose Audible. They have all that you could ever want in audio entertainment. Stories told by the biggest stars like Ethan Hawke, Kerry Washington, Kevin Hart. They have everything from chilling mysteries to can't miss comedies. Sometimes I like to just go into my Audible app without knowing what I wanted to listen to because even just their discovery ability is so fun and you really can't get enough or get bored. They've got an incredible selection of audiobooks across every genre, bestsellers, new releases, celebrity memoirs, mysteries, thrillers, motivation, wellness, business, self-help. And as an Audible member, you can choose 1 title a month to keep from their entire catalog, including like the newest releases. On top of that, members can get full access to a growing selection of included audiobooks, Audible originals, podcasts, like Rotten Mango and Bacon a Mystery, Bacon a Murder. You can download or stream their included titles all you want, and there is so much on there. Trust me, right now, I am listening to Small Game by Blair Braverman. I completely stumbled on this one, I'm gonna be honest, and it is so captivating. It's about 4 strangers that go on this survival reality show. Obviously, they're all there to like win a cash prize, right? And at first, it's exactly what you think. They're struggling, they're all different personalities, and they're all kind of clashing. And then out of nowhere, they get separated and the camera crew disappears. And they're completely stranded. They still have to survive. So they're thinking, okay, are we being secretly filmed? What happened? Is this part of the game? Is this part of the reality show? Or do they think we all died and they just left us here? So it's like, it's insane. I'm hooked. Listen to it with me. Oh, and I'm also listening to Girl Forgotten by Karen Slaughter. Karen Slaughter, the queen of thrillers. I love her. It's about prom night where Emily Vaughn is attending and she's getting ready for the big night. But the problem is, the problem, Emily's got a secret. And that secret is she's gonna be dead by the end of prom night. I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? So far, so dark. Just the way I like it. Let me know if you guys have listened to these and if you're going to listen with me. Let Audible help you discover new ways to laugh, be inspired, or be entertained. New members can try Audible for free for 30 days. Visit audible.com/StephanieSue or text Stephanie Sue to 500-500. That's audible.com/Stephanie Sue or text Stephanie Sue to 500-500. And thank you, Audible, for sponsoring today's video. And let's get into it. Okay, this is intense. How should we even start?
I'm going with Brudak.
I'm going with Brudak.
I've been craving this for a while.
Okay, so should we try Budak too?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my water ready though.
Do you want one of these, babe?
Yes.
I'm already sweating.
You're already sweating. Uh-huh.
Here, I'm gonna show them.
Nice stuff.
Is it good?
Nice stuff. Wow.
Spicy.
Wow.
You can literally wrap anything in spring rolls.
Now I want to try the most what the thing, the mac and cheese.
Okay, I've never seen that though. Mac and cheese with the wrap.
It's kind of good.
Really?
You like mac and cheese?
It's a really easy way to eat mac and cheese.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Like all the things you can't hold it in your hand.
portable. I can drive and eat this.
Yes.
But normally I can't drive and eat mac and cheese.
Is that the new trend?
This is a new hack. Now I need to try the weird. Here's the French fry wrap.
I thought that was mac and cheese too.
Wow. How is that? Is that
Try
weird?
this.
Okay, the French fry one so far is my least favorite. It just tastes like mac and cheese.
Wow.
It's so fascinating.
Wow, that's really cheesy.
Okay.
It is missing like the slurp of the ramen. Oh, imagine rice and stuff.
Rice and ham. Spam.
Kimchi fried rice.
Oh, spam!
Spam, rice,
then
kimchi. Oh, smart.
What's wrapped in here? Let's
Oh
see.
my god.
This is a shroom burger. What burger does everyone want?
We should all try the
Bacon.
hot one.
Okay, let's try it. Here.
Wow.
Can you explain what it is?
The hot ones collab. It's a bacon, double stacked beef bacon cheeseburger.
Wait, the hot ones as in
The YouTube.
the wings?
Yes, the wings.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
What inspired them to do it? Like, is it like together, business to business? Ooh.
Is this supposed to be spicy?
I think a little bit. Yeah, the sauce. But
After nuclear noodle,
Yeah.
Nothing
my
is
mouth
spicy.
is numb already.
This actually tastes normal.
yeah. It's definitely like a dude burger. I'm not a big bacon burger fan. It just tastes so meaty. Too meaty, I think. Who wants the chicken sandwich? You want the chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
I'll take the wrapped one. I'm sorry, honey.
What about the other one?
You can have my bacon burger. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, honey. You might have to take this
I'll take
if
it.
you finish that one. But
I like that. I like that.
Wow.
it's so good wrapped. You want to know why?
Why?
Nothing falls out.
Ah.
Oh my god. It's so smart.
That is
Okay.
true. Like sauces too? Oh.
You know, I hate those burgers that you can't bite
Yeah.
because it's so thick.
And then it just exits the other
Everything
way.
falls out.
That's in and out. The
Yes.
sauces drip.
Nothing is
Clever.
dripping or falling.
So good.
It's actually really, really smart.
Is it good?
Such a good hack.
You should do that for like TikTok hack.
It's pretty good.
Especially if you're like driving on a road trip, you know, and you're going on a road trip. Okay, this is so specific of that.
It's like a wrapper, but it's
Yeah.
editable. Yeah, yeah.
And spring rolls are not greasy, so if the buns are greasy, I hate that like feeling on your hand.
That one's my favorite. Then I
I
tried.
love product.
Yeah, with the crab meat stick. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
I know that defeats the whole purpose. I'm taking some of the noodles out of the wrap. I'm gonna put it on here. 'Cause I love burgers and nuclear noodles. It's one of the best combos I've ever had.
True.
I don't know why. Something about it. It's like, oh, it's so good.
Of chicken nuggets.
That looks super spicy.
That's good.
Is it good?
Yes. So good. We need to just open a restaurant and just sell this bizarre food.
Biz Market.
I was thinking about it.
Or Biz Cafe.
My mom and even his parents, we know a lot of people in the restaurant business, and I was like, why can't I just open up a weird ass shop of the weirdest TikTok trends? And it's like every week there's a new menu. And then there's just a bestseller list.
Would people come though? Like, do you think?
Would you come, people in Atlanta? Because we can't do it in New York because what the So let's get into Am I the Asshole? I feel like last time we were too nice. We were trying not to get canceled. This time, I think someone needs to play devil's avocado once in a while. Someone needs to steel man the argument, okay? We can't all be on the same page. We need to debate this. My ears are ringing.
What?
From the spice?
Yeah. Number 1, am I the asshole? I'm reading it, okay? In real time. Am I the asshole for dropping our dinner on the ground and walking out when my boyfriend asked me, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" You know that TikTok trend?
Yeah.
Oh my
What
god.
is it?
Okay, so She dropped the dinner on the ground and walked out when her boyfriend asked me, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?"
Wait, what's the TikTok trend?
This guy literally is, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" And this girl walks in with like 2 plates into the bedroom to feed him. And then so other husbands try it with their wives and they're like shaking and they're sweating. And then they're like, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" And then they get dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. What
Okay.
kind of fucking trend is that? That's like a suicide mission.
I was over at my boyfriend's apartment this weekend and I was cooking dinner because he's studying for exams. I made pasta and a chunky sauce with meatballs and veggies. And I told him dinner was ready and he goes, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" With like a lot of emphasis on the last word. It's capitalized, okay? I was fed up. I'd had a pretty rough day with work and I have some awfully bad associations with that word being used by other people in my life who were pretty abusive. So I was so irritated that I dropped the pot of pasta sauce I'd been carrying right on the ground and I was like, "Well, nothing's for dinner tonight now. And I better not hear you using that word again. It's for the girls." He was freaking out about how sauce had landed on his rug and he even said, "You're seriously acting like a right now. I don't know what else to call it." I just walked out and got takeout for myself and went to my friend's house. She thought it was funny, but my boyfriend was furious. He kept texting and calling me and sending me voice memos trying to explain that saying, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" was a TikTok trend. And that he was just quoting something as a joke to put on TikTok.
Wow.
I thought it was the shittiest excuse ever. It doesn't even matter if he saw it as a joke or stole the joke. It was still disrespectful. But it didn't change the fact that he thought that was funny. To demean me while I'm trying to do him a favor. Like, hell, I came over when he was studying to make a home-cooked dinner and he decides it's time for jokes. So I put my phone on Do Not Disturb for the night and split a bottle of wine with my friend and her roommate. The next morning, he was sending me angry texts demanding I clean his rug because he was too busy with exams to do it. Oh,
Wow.
I was shocked he even left it overnight. That's disgusting. I texted him back saying, "That's the bitch tax. Leave me alone till you're ready to handle your own cooking and cleaning because this isn't anymore. Also, it's vile that you left that soaking in all night."
Wow.
He called me and told me that he was okay with doing his own household work, but I did throw a full pot of sauce on the ground, so that's on me to clean it up. I told him, "Yeah, no, I'm not comfortable doing chores for you if you see me like your bitch." He told me he didn't call me a bitch and it was just a trend, and I got pissed off he was playing that TikTok trend BS again because I told him, "Well, I'm starting a trend called saucing, where as a little joke people throw pasta sauce on the ground and on your rug. You can't get mad because it's just a little trend, a little jokey joke, just a little prank, bro." He got really pissed off and hung up on me, and now I'm seriously wondering if this dumb TikTok joke is going to be the end of things between us. Am I the asshole for how I reacted when my boyfriend asked me, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?"
That's very true though. Like her response, like, "I'm gonna start a trend of dropping
Yeah.
pasta sauce, see what you do," right?
You can't just call things a trend and then excuse your behavior.
Yeah.
So at first for me, because some people like they say it as a joke, like for real, like some people can take
Yeah.
it, some people can't. You know,
Sure.
some are sensitive,
Yeah.
some are not.
Sure.
But then after I heard you say, he said it again.
Yeah.
Like that's not a joke then. You
Yeah.
know, it's like
And also, it's like if
That's rude.
you do that right as a joke, right?
and someone did,
And your girlfriend is offended by it.
then you should stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Dude,
it's a
like-
cue.
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
are you trying to fucking
Yeah.
die on this trend?
Right.
I also think it's like punching down. I think
yeah.
like I wouldn't be offended if we're just like, "What should we eat for tonight?" And he's like, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?"
Like,
I'd be like, "I don't know. What do you want?" Right? If I know it's a trend. If I don't know it's a trend, I'd be like, "I'm so confused. Why did you just say that? Like, that's really bizarre. That's so out of character." Or let's say I'm like coming home with takeout and he's like, "What's for dinner tonight?" Then like, okay, I don't personally like, I wouldn't be like, "Oh my god, that's so funny. Hold on, I have to hold on to my stomach. I'm laughing so hard." I would not do that. I would just be like, "Okay, I get it. Like, it's a trend, I guess." But this is like, she's like doing it in the kitchen,
Right.
like, and then he says it, it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
do you really think that way? Like, it gives me "you think that way" vibes.
Exactly.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But how do we play devil's advocate?
I'm acting.
What?
Wait. So you're trying to what? Do the opposite?
Yeah, how do we steel man? The opposite. It's
There's
just a
no,
joke.
There's no steel
Yeah, there's
man.
no steel man on this one.
I mean,
Just like he act like a little child.
he did it again, so it just
Yeah.
makes me.
Yeah, how are you gonna do it again?
And let it soak in the carpet.
Oh, that's so
That's
nasty.
gross.
Bro,
Because you know it's making more damage to your living standard.
And he didn't even apologize. Like,
No.
you seen her get upset,
Yeah.
or even the next day, like apologize. He said it again, third time.
I also don't think you should be dating someone who would ever say bitch like that. Like, you have, in 9 years of dating, you've never been like, why are you acting like a bitch? Like, it's so, like, when people...
What's the TikTok reaction?
Oh, wives, if they know the trend, I think most of the reactions, like, they're both in on it. Both couples are in on it. Like, the wife is in on it,
So
right?
what's their reaction?
They still literally beat up the husband.
But I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the wife knew prior.
Yeah, but there are some where I'm like, I feel like the wife didn't know. And she's genuinely, like, staring daggers at him, like...
Yeah.
And then I feel like he's probably like, oh,
So the guy's like, this
Made
is
a mistake.
Yeah.
This is a TikTok trend that all wives are pissed off about, and I'm gonna do it. And if my wife gets pissed off, I'm surprised. Like,
I'm
why are you
shocked.
being a bitch?
That's so true. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, 'cause-
Literally, everyone's pissed in the TikTok
Okay, so
trend.
you're not saying it's like not like other wives are not pissed.
No.
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
he knows that everyone's pissed.
Right.
So he does the trend. The wife is pissed. He's
Yeah.
like, why are you pissed?
Like,
it's a trend.
I've seen wives throw spatulas, pick up pans, and then it ends before contact, obviously, you know. I've seen them, like, throw slippers. Just, like, imagine a girl. I don't think any woman would have a pleasant response. Like,
for sure.
oh, just spaghetti and pasta, babe? Is that not what you wanted? I can make something else. It's like, no one's going to say that. They're going to beat you up.
Yeah, we can't really play devil on that.
Yeah, we can't play devil's advocado. So they also wrote, edit to address a comment that I've gotten a lot, and I don't have time to reply to every time. But did you tell him not to call you a bitch? Like, how would he know otherwise? Honestly, if someone has gotten to the age of 30 and not realized that women as a whole do not like having demeaning slurs used against them, what the I don't need to tell them. This isn't something that needs to be told. I shouldn't have to go through life like, hey man, just in case you were thinking I might like being called demeaning slurs against my gender, I don't actually. And if you were about to comment something like that, let me just tell you in no uncertain terms, women do not like being called a bitch by men. Do not call women bitches. If you needed to be told that it is unkind, consider yourself officially told. Now you have no excuse to not understand. That's true. I've never been okay with a man calling me a bitch unless they call me a bad bitch.
Yeah,
And I think only it was the girls and the gays that have ever called me a bad bitch. You're the ass. No, the guy's the asshole. You're not the
sure,
asshole.
for sure.
Your boyfriend is the biggest asshole. He's got a gaping big butthole.
They're still dating?
I hope not. There's no edit, okay? Am I the asshole for agreeing to have my family visit for a week after my wife gives birth? Ooh, yikes. Ooh. Having my family, so it's the guy, having his family visit for a week after she gave birth. Bro, nope.
Dang.
Throwaway for privacy. My wife is 23 and I'm 27 and we are expecting. She's due this month and things have been intense recently with her being extra hormonal. Oh my god, you're already.
Oh, so he's blaming her.
Yeah, for, I don't know, creating a living being child in her stomach right now. We live in a different state than my family. My wife and I couldn't visit for Christmas. My parents were calling to continue complaining about us not spending Christmas with them and demanded I make it up to them. I said I was open for any suggestions they had, and they suggested they come stay with us for a week once the baby is born. That way they could spend time with us and the baby as well. I thought, why not? That seemed to be a pretty good suggestion since it's been months since we've seen each other, so I told them, go ahead, and I made the invitation official. This morning, my wife was talking about her plans once the baby is here, and that's when I remember the conversation with my parents. I immediately told her that I agreed to let them over for a week once the baby is born to make up for the holiday that we missed with them. She first looked shocked and then freaked out at me saying I shouldn't have invited them just like that without talking to her first. I asked why not, since she loves them and loves being around them, but she explained that my family can be a lot of work and having them as guests while caretaking for a newborn is the last thing that she wants.
Yes.
I told her it's no big deal. Besides that, we could use the help if she thought about it that way. But she lashed out on me on how the first few days of the baby's life is essential time for bonding and being intimate, and I just took away that from her by inviting my parents and invading her space. I argued that she was being melodramatic because my family are decent people and I'm pretty sure they'll make this experience a lot warmer, but she still disagreed and said if my family were decent, they would not have accepted my invitation. But I clarified to her that I did not invite them, and it was in fact a suggestion made by them, and I just agreed after they complained about me missing spending the holidays with them.
Whoa.
She went off on me, demanding I call them and cancel everything. I planned with them, but I thought that that was unacceptable since... cancel everything that I planned with them. But I thought that was unacceptable since she gave me a not good enough reason for me to do that. And besides, my parents can help, but she still denied that being true. She's gone radio silent for the rest of the day and is acting like my family is somehow making her uncomfortable when they're not judgmental or intrusive. They just want to spend time with each other. Am I the asshole?
Okay, so the guy's talking to you. Yeah, I think he's the asshole.
Bro, you're a big gaping butthole.
You're the asshole, bro.
I bet you don't even have to and push when you shit because it's a gaping butthole. Just it's like gravity lets it, bro.
Like,
First of all, I think that if you're in a heterosexual relationship and the woman is giving birth, I think you should sew your mouth shut for like a month. I don't think you get to say anything. Yeah, just watching my sister go through that, I'm like, I'm never gonna say anything. No one around me should say anything. To whoever's in labor, no one should say anything. Oh my God, nobody.
Yeah.
Like
tell
they just
them
went
what to do.
toughest time.
Yes.
They just want peace, space,
Yes.
and the
And
baby.
it's very important who you choose to help you during that initial time because you have this vision for how you want to parent your child and it's so important to you. And when people come in and they start disrupting it, like let's be honest, my sister is more comfortable letting my mom babysit her kids than Andrew's mom because she can tell my mom things more comfortably. She can be like, Mom, I need you to do this. Mom, I need you to get me this. But she can't do that with Andrew's mom. Even though they're all really close, everyone has really amazing relationships. It's just different. It's your in-law still. Their helping is not helping. It's just making more work for your wife.
You have to think about it like nunchi. And
Yes, you have to be like so aware of them all the time. And they're gonna be like, how can I help you? But you feel like you can't actually tell them what you need.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta
And the
be
fact that he
respectful.
thinks like,
Yes.
how is that inconvenient for my wife?
Oh my God.
Right?
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, I think you're the asshole, bro.
I also think your family's kind of weird.
Okay, I'm not trying to like bash on the family, but it's like
But
a
it's
sense
weird.
of understanding, like
But there are a lot of family like that.
right.
Like they want to be a part of this or some of them just hell annoying. So it's husband's job to manage the family. It's your job to tell them no, she needs space. Or he shouldn't be on the family side. He should be on the wife's side.
Right.
That is so bizarre. Wow. Okay, so he wrote, hold on, edit. Few things here so there's no misunderstanding. First of all, my wife doesn't normally have an issue with my family being around. They all get along pretty good. And second of all, which is an important info, my wife and I talked about having her directly speak to them about why she would rather postpone their visit. He wants her.
He's making her do it. Oh my God, he's making it even worse.
So we could clear the air, but she refused and
What
said
a little bitch she
Bro.
is. What a little
And she said she doesn't want to ruin her relationship with them and asked me to do it. But since my family are upset with me, then telling them not to come might be taken as an offensive way. You know what I'm saying? No, we
No.
don't know what the f- you're
The little
saying.
bitch, that's what you are.
So it really feels like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place.
No, you shouldn't be stuck.
You're not even pregnant. You're not even stuck in a rock
It's
and
like
a hard place.
it's not about what she likes the family or not. It's like it's situational. Like
Oh my God. I love my parents. Am I inviting them to our anniversary dinner? That's weird. No. Am I inviting them the minute I give... Okay, I'm going to invite my parents when I give birth. Okay, I'm inviting my mom so she can help me. But you get what I'm saying. Also, to all the people saying that my wife shouldn't be hosting guests, I don't recall mentioning this nor expecting her to do anything for the family. Matter of fact, I really thought we could maybe use their help, especially my mom's. No.
I don't know. It sounds a little selfish.
Okay, literally every woman I know that is in a heterosexual relationship that has children, they feel most likely, if they have a good relationship with their own mother, they would a million times rather their mom help them through this like very sensitive time than their in-laws.
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's like the wife already made clear. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, even though you thought that your parents may help, but if your wife say no, I don't want them here at this kind of time,
They're not gonna help.
like this is an important time. She don't feel comfortable, then freaking tell them to not come. Like end. Period. But he has such trouble to say no to the family.
I have trouble saying no.
Yeah, but that's different.
But still, you
Yeah.
should do it. Like
I have trouble saying no, but I will say no.
you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. At these type of situations. This is not even like, oh, tell your mom we can't go to the dinner party.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that will be fine. Like, there's always next time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
This is like crucial time in their.
Yeah.
It's not like once in a lifetime opportunity.
I also don't know how his family doesn't have nunchi.
Right.
Like, I feel like I would never have to tell my parents no because they would never put me in that situation to make me say no. Like, I don't think your parents would ever do that.
Yeah.
Here's a top comment. You're the asshole. Until you push a human out of your body and suffer the physical consequences of it, you absolutely don't get to mansplain that it is no big deal and not good enough reason. Your wife will have just pushed a fair-sized melon out of her body. There's a good chance she will have been torn or cut. There's a good chance she won't be able to sit down. She will potentially be in a diaper and have walnut-sized clots of blood coming out of her body. There is a chance that the bathroom will not be guest-ready after she's been in there because it will look like an abattoir. Are you cleaning up every time she goes in there? Her milk will come in about day 5, which is extremely painful, causes a huge hormonal surge, and causes the milk blues. Her nipples will not have yet hardened up and might crack and bleed. Your baby may be an angel, but then again, it may not. Your wife might be feeding very, very frequently, meaning she won't sleep, she will be exhausted, look like it, and cry a lot. You think none of this is a good reason to not want to host guests? In short, the only people who should be staying with you are people who have seen her naked and could actually help her in the bathroom, like her mother or her sister or, I don't know, you, her husband. I'm just traumatized, like, going through my sister's births with her. It's so terrifying. She couldn't poop for like 2 weeks. Every time she pooped, I even tried pushing.
Doesn't come.
It was ripping.
Like, oh.
And it felt like she was giving birth again. And the pain was so bad. She couldn't sit down. She literally couldn't do anything. She's like the baddest ever.
Hell yeah.
Everybody gives birth, baddest ever, yeah. So she just like bit through the pain. Meanwhile, she's holding a newborn baby. You're the asshole.
Yeah, for sure.
I crochet as a hobby. I started doing it about 6 or 7 years ago to help cope with my anxiety, and over time I've become pretty good at it, and I've done a few commissions for small things. I recently opened up my own website where I post my patterns and tips for free. Sometimes I'll sell something on there that I made, and I wouldn't keep or give it away, but in general, I don't actively sell my stuff. I have a friend named Lynn who is always asking me to make her stuff. I've made her a scarf, a hat set, I gifted her a baby blanket for her rainbow baby, all of which have been free. She asks me to make more complicated stuff for her, like cardigans, large toys, and complex blankets, which I always say no to because as much as I love Lynn, she's very demanding and I do this for fun. I enjoyed giving her gifts, but I don't like feeling obligated. It takes me a while to finish complex things, and I know she wouldn't be okay waiting more than like a week. Recently, I posted a patchwork cardigan I made, and Lynn texted me asking to make one for her. I said no because it took me a month to finish, and I had other things that I wanted to make. She asked if she paid for it, would I make it for her? And I told her that based on the cost of materials and an hourly wage for skilled labor, it would be $400. She said that was ridiculous, and there was no way that cardigan would be worth $400. I told her I agree, but that's why I usually don't do this. I don't take commissions, and I would rather give away stuff I make. She told me that I was being greedy.
Wow.
She said, realistically, if I took a commission for this cardigan, I should charge like $75, which is 3 times the cost of materials, and give a 2-month timeline.
Wow.
Am I the asshole for quoting her such a high price?
No.
Wait, how much she charges?
$400.
No, how much she said wages material? What?
Oh, she said, realistically, if I did take a commission for this cardigan, I would charge like $75. Which is 3 times the materials, and give a 2-month timeline, but I just don't want Lynn asking me again. So she purposely
She just
quoted.
wants to shut her down.
Yeah.
No, I don't think price is the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
It's just how she said it too.
Yeah.
Like,
It's her attitude.
she
yeah.
demanded, not
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah.
But I do think that $400, it is a lot for a cardigan.
But it's not a lot for
But it's
these
not.
type of work.
Exactly. There's an Instagram famous designer who does chunky cardigans.
Yeah.
I think they're like $500, but everything is hand crocheted and
Yeah,
stuff.
when you spend a month on something
Yeah.
and you only charge $400, that's
Exactly.
crazy.
Right.
I mean,
If it's too expensive, don't buy it.
That's another thing. Okay, things that people need, like clean water, like we're not debating that. But extra things that people don't need, like a very specific style of cardigan, if you can't afford it, you can't be mad at the price being set like that.
Yeah.
I think that's bizarre. Then just don't buy it. Buy a different cardigan.
She started with getting things for free. So after that, anything you charge, it becomes like expensive. They wouldn't feel like, oh, thank you so much. It becomes like, why is it so expensive?
Yeah.
It's so messed up. Can you imagine if you, like, out of goodness of your heart, you give some people something for free, and then later on, you call them, the same person, greedy? Like, what?
They're just,
I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah.
I'll cut her off.
It's like I've been stuck in this cycle once before. I'm really good at getting out of them now because he's very good at confrontation. I'm not. But when you like do a lot of favors for someone and they start expecting it, like you drop them off at the airport once, you do it again and again. And then now they're just like they just call you and they're like, hey, can you take me to the airport? Right. And it's no longer like, oh my God, it's a huge favor. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll buy you a coffee on the way.
Yeah.
That's how it started. And then eventually it's like, hey, so I'm leaving on Tuesday. Can you pick me up around like 3 to go to the airport?
It's the worst.
And then you're like, wait, what just happened? Am I your driver all of a sudden? Like, I don't even know how this happened.
We talked about this last time too. It's like,
Yeah.
why ask if you always expect them to say yes? And they're like using.
Yeah, it's crazy. People get used to things very quickly, I think. Top comment. Lynn, you're right. $400 is an inappropriate price for this. You've talked me into reconsidering. The price should now be $500. Lynn, you are not the asshole. You're a bad businesswoman, okay? And you better start charging $400 for these cardigans. You put them on an Instagram shop, I'll be your first customer.
And cut her off.
Yeah, and cut that girl off, okay? I am a 17 female and my sister is 21 female. And she was always a rebellious child but never got in trouble. Our grandfather left us both funds for college in his inheritance. The only catch was to actually go to college. My sister's like the party animal. She gets pregnant at 18. My parents took care of everything. She still lives with us with no father in the picture. I wanted to start looking for colleges now to be better prepared, but turns out I have no money left. I'm literally sobbing while I write this. My parents took my entire money and gave it to my sister.
College funds?
I raised this issue up on Christmas, and now I'm being blamed for ruining Christmas and not loving my niece or my sister. I told them, yes, I really hate each and every one of them. I feel like an asshole for that. My parents have offered $10,000 in exchange to calm me down, but the amount I was supposed to get was literally $80,000, and now they're telling me that I'm greedy. Please, Reddit, help me. Am I really the asshole? Should I take what they are offering me right now? Because according to them, this is what they've got. No.
So the parent favored the first child?
Yeah.
Dang. That's
Yeah.
pretty messed up.
That's really messed up. And I would,
Couldn't you do something about that though?
yes.
Yeah,
So the
that's
top
what I'm
comment
saying.
is if your grandfather left it out for you in a will or any other legal document, you may have grounds to sue for the money. And, you know, suing your own family members is ridiculous.
yeah.
But in this situation, it's
But-
like they didn't even think about you.
Yeah, but then it's at the same time, let's say they have nothing, they don't have 80K to give. Then what? Like sell the house? Like, you know what I mean? It's just a shitty situation. It's a
Yeah.
really shitty,
That
unfair
makes
situation.
sense. You're right.
So she can't go to college?
She probably
she
has to
gets-
get student loans and pay for it for the next however long. Yeah, that's pretty fucking annoying. Like parents thinking that they have the rights over you. Like this is like, right?
Yeah.
They can do.
Oh, because she was 17.
Yeah, she was 17 and yeah.
No, this is really messed up. You know, I still have beef with my mom.
When?
Obviously, it's not like this, but I have beef with my mom. Yeah, I think we should cancel her. So every year on my birthday, I get birthday money from everyone, right?
Yeah, like
Christmas,
pocket.
yeah, I get birthday money, right? All these like Children's Day, I get birthday money. You know, I get cash.
Who
cold
give
hard
you the
cash.
money?
Like aunts, uncles, not my parents.
Okay.
They're like, "What the fuck? I birthed you. You don't get money."
Damn.
So I'd get money, right? And then my mom would be like, "Okay, I'm gonna put it in your savings account, okay?" So I give her the cash.
Did that happen to you too?
Yes.
Yeah. So how?
Oh, I'll keep it for you.
So realistically speaking, let's do some math.
Yeah.
How much do you guys think you've gotten
With
throughout the
interest?
years?
Nothing.
No. Just no. How much you've collected throughout the years?
I think I got like around $2,000 a year.
A year?
Okay,
Bro, that's
hear-
still
fucking
amazing.
kidding.
hear me out. Hear me out.
That's
I
insane
know.
amount of money
Hear
for
me
a
out.
kid.
That young age.
Hear me out. Okay, so I have wealthy grandparents on one side who would give me like $300 every occasion, like Children's Day, Christmas, and my birthday.
$300
Yes.
every occasion. Okay.
So that's like already $900 just from them. And then my mom has so many friends. Okay, and I feel like I was getting
each of them
pimped
give
out.
you $100?
No, each of them would give me like $50, but she had a lot of friends. And then she would do this thing where, like, apparently I was a really cute kid when I was in elementary school, and I fucking loved shaking my ass for money.
What do you mean?
So I would demand to get on a table, and I would dance like this, and they would give me money.
In elementary school?
Yeah, I was a stripper.
You're fucking 10 years old and you're standing on the desk?
Yeah, I was a stripper.
And then she got 2,000. Dang.
2,000 a year?
If you save that wisely.
Wait, 2,000 a year?
I think
for at
so.
least what, 10 years?
Yeah.
Bro.
That's 20 G right there with
Yeah.
interest and compounding. Bro,
And,
that's
like-
college tuition right there.
Yeah.
But instead, what did your mom do with that?
Spend.
I don't know.
Did she spend
She
it?
spent it for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta.
She spent it for sure, and now I can't even ask her for the money back because I support her financially. So she's gonna be like, okay, I'll give you the money back.
So basically,
Nah. So I have this like loan shark that's on my ass, and I need to borrow some money. That's what would happen now. So yeah, that's what
my
would
mom spent it too.
So
You probably
what
got a
did your
lot
mom tell
too.
you? What did your mom tell you?
I'll keep it because I was young. Like you're not responsible. Like you know,
So took it all.
Yeah.
Not even a penny left to your name.
she'll give me like $20, $40.
happen. Yeah.
I tell you, man, these Asian. I'm not gonna be that parent. I'm not.
Yeah, and she said I had a savings account. I didn't have a savings account, okay? But you know who the has a savings account?
Who?
Sophie.
Yeah.
And that girl, oh my god. Okay, I'm not trying to
Bro,
put
she's
her
about to
on
be-
somebody's hit list for robbery.
Yeah, that girl got a net worth.
Yeah, that girl got a net worth. So every month, every family member, I don't know how people got roped into this, okay? I don't know how it started. But my sister pretty much hustled everyone. She went around and was like, hey, so every month, give us a couple $100 to put in Sophie's account. So my mom, my dad, Andrew's side of the family, everybody be putting in like $100,
Bro.
$200 every month.
By the time she's 20,
Yeah, she'd be a millionaire. Yeah.
maybe yeah,
Like it's,
a compound.
I mean, I'm really proud of my sister for hustling for her kids.
Let's see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
It all starts nice, and then it's like,
Oh, they're already annoyed.
what?
My parents are already annoyed.
Why?
They're like, we agreed. And then you popped out another kid so soon.
Oh,
and now,
Mia.
this is like 2 car payments we're doing. We can't do this anymore.
So no Mia but Sophie.
No, they do both right now.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister, I think my sister has trauma from all her money being stolen. So she's like, I gotta make sure that my kid has something.
That's smart though.
Am I the asshole for my response to my sister's boyfriend's brutal honesty? I don't like that. I don't like when people say brutal honesty. I feel like sometimes it's just a front for being mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so her sister is 35 years old and she is 27. No, she's 35 and her sister is 27. And her 27-year-old little sister has started dating one of those brutally honest guys a few months ago. And honestly, he can be quite rude and make these backhanded comments about me and the family sometimes, which is bothersome. But my sister says that he's not malicious, but it's just brutally honest all the time, and we should just get used to it. Well, I visited my parents' house to celebrate my sister's birthday, and my husband couldn't come with me because he was busy. After the party, we all sat down for dinner, and my sister's boyfriend said it was very weird that my husband and I don't have kids despite being married for 6 years now. I was shocked that he brought this up, but I gave a short answer stating that it was because of my fertility issues. He asked on which side, and I didn't want to answer, but my sister said it's on her side. So he's saying, like, which one of you is having fertility problems? I got uncomfortable as he looked at me for a second and said, maybe not having kids now is a good thing because he thought women over 30 might produce defective babies due to age.
Damn.
I told him it was none of his business, but he said that he was just giving his honest opinion, and that's all. I, in return, told him while maintaining eye contact, trust me, if I wanted an asshole's opinion, I would have just farted. Literally, everyone at the table bursted into laughter, and my sister and her boyfriend were stunned. A few seconds later, her boyfriend excused himself, and my sister followed, then sent me a text after that they left, saying I was mean and disrespectful towards her boyfriend, and insulted him maliciously just because he stated his honest opinion. She also said I ruined her birthday by being petty and making her boyfriend the joke of the night in front of the family. I didn't respond, but she demanded an apology via mail as soon as possible.
Via mail? Mm-hmm. Via letter? Write a letter?
Gmail?
I think.
No, like write a letter.
No way. Is this Harry
Like
Potter?
a written, yeah, Harry Potter.
Written apology letter.
Bro, don't even do apology videos anymore, okay? I'm never gonna do that. I'm gonna send you guys written letters.
To every single viewer.
Like, what? What? Mom agreed that I shouldn't have said what I said and should have just ignored knowing how he is.
What?
I think I'm the asshole, but I'm not sure. You're not the asshole. First of all, I mean, you're just being brutally honest too. I don't understand what the problem is. Like, how are you
point.
gonna hand it out and you can't take it?
I think like you're right. Like when someone say he's just that brutally honest type of guy.
Yeah.
Like you should just be understanding of that. That's already a red flag.
It's like the Love is Blind. Okay, so there's this reality show, right? Where they don't see each other and they pick who they're gonna marry. Oh, it's bonkers. It's like humanity on cocaine, okay? One of the guys, y'all know that guy? What's his name? Bartiste, okay? He finds out the girl that he's going to marry is not who he imagined. Because he's only talked to her. He's never seen her in person. And he thinks that she's not that attractive. And he keeps telling her that. And like, some people, including him, feel like he's just being brutally honest. Does that make sense? It's like, no, that you're like really disgusting. That's what it is. You're not brutally honest.
Yeah, I think sometimes you should keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
No, I've done that before and I learned it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like nobody should live their life being offended by you and just say, "Oh, he's just honest."
Just
You're just offending people, so it's not other people's problem. It's your problem. Like you're offending everyone.
You're just
You're not
mannerless.
honest. You're rude.
Yeah, you're rude.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference between honest and rude.
Yeah.
And this guy is fucking rude. Am I the asshole for telling my wife she embarrassed me by bringing a meal to my work?
She brought a meal to his work.
Yeah, for
embarrassing.
him. I, a 33-year-old male, recently got hired at a large company in the South where me and my wife moved a month ago. My wife was excited for my new job and talked about preparing a surprise for me, which got me excited, but I didn't know what it was until she showed up at my workplace 2 days ago with a meal that she said she prepared specifically for me since it's my favorite. Apparently, this was her surprise. I was a little upset she brought it to my workplace. My coworkers, who are vicious and brutally honest and sarcastic, got involved and kept teasing me about the meal. One of them, Austin, joked about how mommy is so supportive by bringing food to my workplace. I felt like shit as he and other coworkers kept laughing at me. I'm so confused. Wait, why is that even something to make fun of someone for?
No, for real.
That's so weird.
I think
Dude,
that's like
these are like elementary school type
Yeah. Like
I
the
don't know
girl
what
that brought you food.
their employees are weird, bro.
But this is like some weird work culture. This is weird energy. I went to work the next day and Austin kept making jokes about me saying, like, is mommy gonna bring lunch today as well? Hey, I'm just gonna be brutally honest. I think Austin wants to fuck you. Like, he's way too invested in your relationship and mommy bringing you lunch, okay?
Yeah.
And well, when is mommy gonna come change your diaper? And some other shit. One of them, who's someone I don't know well, said, oh, you guys, I can still smell the meal my name's mom brought yesterday. She's such a great cook, bless her heart.
What is wrong with these man-child?
I felt so awful, and I went home and I just blew up at my wife, telling her how she flat out fucking embarrassed me and just torpedoed any goddamn prestige and respect I had among my coworkers. I told her what Austin and others have been doing and asked if she was happy for giving them ammo to come at me like that. She argued that she was just trying to do something nice for me and didn't care about what other people might say, but I was a selfish jerk who only cares about what other people think rather than how she felt by my constant berating over a meal that she put effort, time, and money to make and bring to me.
Wait, so he knows now.
No.
Oh.
The argument escalated after I suggested that she could have waited till I got home to surprise me with this goddamn meal instead of showing up while I was working, which made me seem unprofessional.
But okay, so here's the thing, right? He's saying that the wife brought the meal, made the colleagues disrespect him. You know, that's what he told her, right? But the truth is the colleague probably already disrespect
Yeah.
him. That's why they say those things,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say that to someone you highly respect.
Like, would you ever tell your boss, "Oh, your mommy brought your meal"? Like, you would never fucking say that.
Yes. So it's not that. I feel like he's
Yeah.
being disrespected in his workplace already. And the fact that wife did this nice gesture and the colleague bullied him for it so he can finally take it out on the wife instead of stand up for himself
So smart.
and take it out on the colleagues or just do something
Yes.
about it. He's like punching down. Like, he gets bullied at work, he comes home
Yeah.
and bullies his wife for it.
For what though?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think what's his name? The employee definitely has something against,
Yeah.
Yeah, they
the
just
guy.
disrespect the dude.
and
yeah.
then he should be grateful.
Exactly.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
damn. I mean, I would love a wife. You know?
Imagine we bring food to you
Like,
and you're
oh,
like,
you did.
oh my god.
You actually did.
And then he's like, "Oh my god!" And then your coworkers are like, "Mommy and Daddy," and then you're like,
yes, that's my mom and dad.
"You're like,
Bro, I think he cares too much.
Yeah.
Like what they think.
yeah." It's so weird that he's
Yeah.
offended by that. If someone said that to me, I would either be like, "Yeah, Mommy's coming tomorrow,"
Or
I
be
would just be
sarcastic.
like,
yeah.
"You're so weird."
He's probably jealous that nobody gave food for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She said that at this point, I clearly find it easier to blame her than stand up for myself against those childish bullies. I said I didn't appreciate what she said, but she replied that I should be grateful she cared enough to bring me a home-cooked meal, and then thanked me for showing her it's not worth wasting her time anymore cooking for me like this. I told her to stop blaming me for something she caused and asked her to admit that maybe she should have consulted me before bringing the meal over so I could avoid being the goddamn butt of every joke my coworkers told. I don't even know how long this is going to last. She told me to man up and either report them or quit then. I was floored by what she said. I had to walk out because I couldn't take any more of this. And I felt like she wasn't listening to how her behavior caused me an issue at work.
Wow.
Yikes. Edit to say that I was in no way, I don't appreciate my wife's effort, but the only problem is that she didn't tell me beforehand about whether it was okay to bring the meal to my... Bro, she didn't come in there and give you a lap dance. She dropped lunch off. I don't understand what's going on.
Exactly.
I really prefer that she waited till I got home or we could have gone out later to eat. I agree that the main problem that I have is with my coworkers, but I lashed out because I felt overwhelmed with their hurtful remarks that offended my wife as well.
Again,
Bro,
how could you take it out on your wife?
this is like the worst asshole ever.
So bad. You're the asshole. Your wife is an absolute sweetheart. Your colleagues are bullying you and you're bullying your wife in return, and it's not gonna fix anything. Yeah, hey OP, these are comments. Can I ask your wife out on a date since you hate her so much? She sounds awesome. I'm second in line, please. My husband and I are also interested in OP's wife, and we will do the dishes. Bro,
Wow.
that one has got me floored. Sometimes I'm confused. Are these people real? I know it's so specific. I know that they're telling the truth. I'm not accusing them of lying, but these people sound so bizarre. Do they ever listen to themselves argue? Like, you're so mad that you're getting bullied, that your wife brought you lunch in a professional workplace? I'm so confused. What kind of job do you think he has? It's gonna be like
Didn't
a
he
rose
say
club
he
job.
with a bunch of dudes? Like
Yeah,
the South, in
Bunch
the
of
South?
dudes.
Why was I thinking like a car dealership?
Me too.
Car dealer?
dealership.
Yeah.
Why?
Because those are like some dudes sometimes.
Oh.
Depending on the location, obviously, and the people, but
Yeah. I
sometimes
can see
they
it.
give me bro vibes.
I can see it.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe like finance related, but I feel like they would feel like more flexy about it.
Yeah.
Like, look, I got a bitch at home. What's for dinner, bitch? But then I feel like a car dealership, maybe it's like, I don't know. So interesting.
Bro, you should be lucky to have that wife.
I can't even rank these. I don't even know
Nah,
who's the worst.
That's the worst.
I don't know. I think the pregnant one
Actually,
was the worst.
I forgot about
Pregnant
that.
one. Yeah.
It was also the not understanding at all afterwards. These people are all assholes. Like, there's always an asshole in the story. Wow. What are your thoughts? Please leave it in the comments and let me know if you guys want to know. Am I the asshole part 3? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to check out Audible, linked in the description, and listen to the audiobooks with me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.